Hey y'all, I'm like about to get like real personal like on y'all. Like this is like some real shit. But I don't know why there are so many crazy people in the world. Like it seems like the crazy people outweigh like the good people. Like out of everybody that I've ever dated, it's like 99% of them were freaking psycho or a sociopath or just somebody that I don't know. I don't know if it's me. Like maybe I'm a bad judge of character. I don't really know, but people are freaking psycho. And the only reason why I'm doing like saying that is because like okay, I dated this guy like years ago. Like I would say like 4 years ago. And I don't know how, but he's Snapchatting me. And I'm just like, why are you Snapchatting me? Like, why? Like, you destroyed my life. Like, why are you Snapchatting me? Like, I don't get it. It's like everybody, like, I mean, I come across some crazy people, like, for real. Like, him and then, like, this one guy I used to date, but, you know, this one guy I used to date, I really liked him, but he was a psychopath also. And it was like he was one of those people who didn't want you to do any better than him. But I met him in the club, and you don't meet people in the club. That's not a good way to meet people. But I was young, so I didn't really know, like, oh, don't meet people in the club. But, yeah, it was fun while it lasted. But, yeah, he was psycho. Like, he was one of those people that did not want you to have something he didn't have, or did not want you to be doing something that he wasn't doing, or he didn't want you to just do anything that he felt was better than what he was doing. Like if he had something going on, that's what was going on, and you're not supposed to have nothing going on because he is supposed to be just doing it and you not. Like he was out of there. So I was like, whatever. And one day he just disappeared, and then I just never heard from him again. But then like every once in a while he'll email me, and I'm just like, dude, I blocked him. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So that's, oh my gosh. And then like the last person that I liked like a whole bunch, like was a freaking sociopath. Like, oh my God, it was so terrible. Like it was terrible. It hurt me so bad. Like, how do you date somebody? Okay. Well, I don't even know. Well, yeah, we were dating. Well, I don't know. Not really. I don't know. But how do you like communicate? Let's call it communication. Okay. How do you communicate with somebody? Texting, calling, going on people's houses, blah, blah, blah. And you have a whole freaking family, dog and kid in a white picket fence house. Like, who does that? Like, I don't understand. Like, like, why are people sociopaths? Like, you act one way. Like, sociopaths are people who act one way, but they have a split personality and they live on a whole different life that you don't know about. So I'm just like, oh, wow, just my luck. And, like, I was so open. Like, oh, everything's gonna be perfect this time. No, it was terrible. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that that happened, because if that never happened, then I wouldn't be here. It wouldn't have built the anger inside me to finally pack up my shit and get the fuck out. So I don't know. And then it's like, I just don't know. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, and then like, the crazy thing about it is that like, people nowadays will make you feel bad for being happy being single. You know what I mean? Like, does anybody else like feel that? It's like, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy like being able to not depend on anybody else to make me happy. Like, I'm doing things that I want to do and doing things to make myself happy. And if the right person comes along, you know, I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not going around looking for people to date. Like, if it happens, it freaking happens. Like me, I don't care. I'm not like real clingy like that, I don't like to think. But it's like people will make you feel bad for not being in a relationship. I'm like, you're feeling bad because I'm not in a relationship, but you're in a relationship that you hate. Like, I don't get it. Or you're in a relationship that is just based upon material things. It's like, but you want to hate on me and say something to me because I don't have anybody. Because I don't have anybody telling me what to do. Because I don't have anybody holding me back. I don't know. All relationships aren't like that. A lot of relationships, people work together and they just click. I've seen it. But I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. And it's like, where do you even like start to like heal the pieces of what's left of you when people have just treated you like shit your entire life? And I mean, people will do what you allow them to do. Like, I understand that now that I'm older, but like, I've had a lot of terrible things happen to me, and it's all because of just being in a relationship with the wrong person. And now that I'm at a place in my adulthood and in my adult mind, I know better than to let somebody, you know, treat me in a way that I should not be treated. So I don't know. I just felt like when I was younger, I wish I would have just had a better group of people around me, and then maybe I would have made better decisions and been a better judge of character. But right now, I just feel content. And just because you like somebody doesn't mean that they're the person for you. Like, I believe that everybody has somebody that's for them. And I mean, you can go through hell and high water trying to figure it out, dating a bunch of people, or you can just be still. And I mean, eventually, people always say, oh, pray and be very specific about what you want. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody if I'm not fully healed and ready to be in a relationship with somebody. Just because something happened a year ago doesn't mean I'm over it today. Or just because something happened 4 years ago doesn't mean I'm over it today. Like, I'm just now getting over something that happened 4 years ago. And then after that happened, then something else happened. Now I'm just like, oh, just messed up in the head. But just because somebody is single does not mean that you need to judge them, or I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, or try to push them into doing something they don't want to do. Like, try to push them into dating people, or try to push them into being in a relationship with somebody. Like you need to be in a relationship to live. Like, you need to be in a relationship to breathe. No, you don't. Because, I mean, honestly, maybe I'm saying this because it's not true for everybody, but when I'm not with somebody, I get more stuff done. Like I'm more productive, like, when I'm not with anybody. Because I feel like, and it could be just because I was with the wrong person, but I don't have anybody, you know, checking up on me. I don't have to call anybody or tell anybody what I'm doing or whatever. And worrying about what somebody else is doing is like the worst. And I know that now in my adulthood, I know that I deserve better. And I'm just chilling right now. And I just hope that if somebody does like attempt to be a part of my life, that we're compatible and they're goofy, because I'm a really goofy person, and they're fun, and I'm just not going around looking for anybody. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to get rid of the people that I don't like anymore, and they're Snapchatting me and emailing me, and people will stab you and just hurt you so bad and then email you. Like, ugh. That's just like you have a piece of paper that you wrote all over, and the paper's all used up, so you ball it up and throw it in the garbage, and then you was like, oh, what did that paper say? So you just get it back out the garbage. Like, that's exactly how people like are doing me. So I'm just like, okay. But out of all the things that I've done and all the accomplishments I've made in my life, it's like people will still turn around and treat you like you ain't shit. And it's just something that I need to step on and step above and be like, hey, you know what? Start taking control of like my relationships and stuff, which I am going to do because I'm going to start being a better judge of character and stop thinking that everybody, like, just stop putting my trust in people, which is hard because you want to trust people, but then it's like people will do you wrong. But then, like, if you don't trust people, then it's like, what's the point of being in a relationship if you don't trust the person? So it's just like hard. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not ready to be in a relationship because I'm not ready to trust anybody yet. Like, the last person that I trusted, like, really hurt me. Like, bad to the fact that I moved on the other side of the country. Like, so I don't really know. I'm just, like, tired. I'm so tired of people, like, just using you up or whatever, physically, emotionally, and then months and years later, they want to be Snapchatting and emailing and all types of BS. But I don't know. I just had to vent because that's, like, really irritating to me. I don't understand why guys do that. I mean, if you like me, you like me. If you don't, then you don't. I mean, if somebody didn't like me, I would rather them say, hey, I ain't feeling you, than to just, like, lead me on and get whatever they can get out of me and then just be like, oh, I wasn't feeling you. Like, that's bogus. Like, I would never do that to somebody. Like, and no matter how many times I've been hurt, like, I would still never do that to somebody. Like, I just can't. It's just, some people are generally good people and some people are full of shit. Okay? Like, it's just two types of people in this world. People that are humble and just genuine, and then people who just ain't shit. That's just the two types of people. So, and I just happen to be one of those humble, genuine people. Okay? No matter how many times I'll talk shit. I'll say, you know what? I cheat on everybody. No, I would never do that. It's just not in me to do that. But that don't mean it's not in somebody else. So just be cautious and be wary of who you're attempting to talk to and who wants to talk to you. So, because everybody is not for you. And some people are a good judge of character and some people learn it the hard way. I'm a person that learned it the hard way. So with that being said, I hope that it doesn't sound like I'm, like, whining or anything, because I'm not. I'm just irritated. The fact that if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. There's no liking me and then taking whatever you can get from me, money, whatever, and then just being at the end of the day, oh, well, I knew you liked me, so I just was like, whatever. Like, what the Okay, I'm done. Love you guys. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. I feel better that I got that out, okay? I'll see you guys later.